So guys, this is the file inside Blender, and this is the final solid model of the helmet. As you can see, did this completely inside Blender from scratch. So if you go to the rendered view, you can see the final colored version of this helmet. As you can see, it's looking pretty realistic, and I used Eevee render for this, and I texture painted the model, so that's why it's looking like this. And so if I want to show you how I did this from scratch, so let me hide this and let me show you this sculpt that I did in the beginning. So this is the basic sculpting that I did for the helmet. As you can see, it's not very hard surface and it's pretty high res, and hard surface sculpting is pretty hard. So I just wanted to get an idea of the helmet to see how it will look in the output. So I did this sculpt. As you can see, the edges are pretty jagged, and it looked, so what I did this with this was that after sculpting this base mesh, I basically did a retopology process, and this is what it looks like. Pretty low res mesh and pretty hard surface as well. So converted this jagged looking thing to pretty hard surface thing, and you can see it's pretty low res, very easy to work with. And so after this, I just use the solidify modifier and subsurf modifier and made it look like this. As you can see, I closed all the gaps that I did with the retopology basically, and used a boolean modifier for the ears, and just tweaking things, just moving vertices and just closing all the gaps in between the helmet's mark, so to make it look like one big helmet. And after that, I UV unwrapped this model and then texture painted on it. So it's that simple, guys. And as you can see, I used an HDRI for the lighting setup. And then if you go to the object mode, and if you click on it, you can see that the texture painting has been added into the principal BSDF modifier node. And for the lights, I used emission shader. Pretty easy setup. So if you want to have a completely detailed model from scratch, then I can do that for you guys. If you want to have a follow along tutorial or sculpt along tutorial for this one, then I can show you. I can do it from the beginning, and you can do it with me as well. Thanks for watching this video, guys. So let me know in the comment section if you want a from scratch tutorial for this one. I'll be ready to make one. If this video gets more than 10 likes, then I'll be making the video. So thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this. Thank you.